friends, I am Niharika and welcome back to a new lesson. Well, in today's lesson, we are going to look at some phrases that would help you to describe relationships. Now, in life, we end up meeting a lot of new people and we tend to build relationships. Now, at times, the relationships are really good and then there are really bad relationships as well. So how do you talk about it? How do you describe it? That's what we are going to learn today. Now here I'm not just talking about romantic relationships, but relationships with your friends, with your co-workers, or boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or even your family. So come on, let's dive into some phrases that would help you to talk about your relationship with someone. The very first one that I have for you is best of friends. Now, when you are best of friends with someone, it means that you are very close to that person and extremely friendly with that person. So you're close and you're very friendly. So I have a friend of mine with whom I share absolutely a fantastic relationship because we are very close to each other. We share our feelings, we share our secrets and everything. And of course, we are extremely friendly. So I am best of friends with her. So if you are so friendly and so close to someone, then use this phrase to describe your relationship. The next phrase that I have for you is not on speaking terms. Now, you know, in life, we meet people with whom we had a good relationship, but now, because of some issue, you had a fight, you had an argument, and you do not see that person anymore. Like, you don't talk to that person anymore because maybe you fought about something. You're angry, you're upset with that person. So you are not on speaking terms with that person. So when you're angry or you're upset, then the best phrase to describe your relationship is that you are not on speaking terms. So like, I used to be best of friends with John, but now, because of some issue, we are not on speaking terms. Okay, so that's how I describe my relationship with John. Fine, let's have a look at another phrase, which is friends with benefits. Now, what do you think this means? Now, friends with benefits is actually two friends who are into a sexual relationship, but without any emotional bonding. So it's just, you know, they are sleeping around, but they do not have any emotional attachment. They are not committed to each other. It's just for fun that they are friends. Okay, so friends with benefits are two people in a sexual relationship without being emotionally attached. Remember the movie Friends with Benefits? Well, that's what this phrase is all about. Let's have a look at another term, which is inseparable. Yes, there are people who are absolutely inseparable. Like, it's just impossible to separate them. They spend all their time together because they're very friendly, they're very close, and they like spending time with each other. So, like for example, I have these two friends of mine, and every weekend I see them hanging out with each other and they're absolutely inseparable. So it means they're very close to each other and extremely friendly. right? Let's have a look at another term, which is intimate. Now, intimate is when you are intimate with someone or you have an intimate relationship with someone, it means the relationship is very personal, especially, again, you have a sexual relationship as well, and you are very fond of that person. So it's very personal relationship. For example, Patricia has a very intimate relationship with her friend John. Okay, so that's how you can use the term to describe a relationship. Another one, platonic. Well, this relationship is purely platonic. So platonic actually means a relationship where there's a lot of affection, okay, a lot of care for each other. But again, there is no sexual bonding, okay? It's purely friendly relationship. So absolutely, a platonic relationship is a very affectionate and caring relationship. Okay, then we have bromantic. Look at them. They have an absolutely bromantic relationship. So what do you think this word really means? Well, you might have also come across the word bromance. Now, both of these terms are slang terms, and bromantic or bromance is actually a very close relationship between two men, between two straight men, okay? There is no attraction, physical attraction towards each other. It's just friendship. So, bromantic or bromance is a very close, friendly relationship between two straight men. Yeah, well, there are men who can be best of friends as well, right? So either you can use the term best of friends, or you can say, oh, they have such a romantic relationship, all right? And then we have illicit. Now, an illicit relationship is a relationship that someone has which is not acceptable by the law or by the society or by the people. Like, for example, someone who has a relationship with a married man, okay, the woman is single, but she is dating a married man. Well, definitely it's not going to be appreciated by the society or even by the law. So it's a very illicit relationship. So that's how you describe this relationship, which is not acceptable by the people. Okay, a relationship which is not acceptable by the people, by the law, or by the society. All right, that's an illicit relationship. And then we have, it's complicated. Yes. Well, the Facebook relationship status, many people have updated it as complicated. So what is it's complicated? What is this status? What does it really mean? Well, you know, there are times when you are into a relationship with someone, but probably it's not a great relationship. Maybe it's long distance, maybe you fight too much with that person, and it's not always very rosy, okay? It's complicated. You can't really give a perfect term. Like, you can't really say that we are best of friends, or we are inseparable, or we have an intimate relationship. You just don't know. You are way too confused about this relationship. So a perfect term to describe this kind of a relationship is, it's complicated. So if someone says, hey, what's going on between you and Patricia? And you really don't know, you're confused. Maybe you don't get along with her, but you're still dating her. So you will say, oh, don't even ask. It's complicated. Okay, so that's how you can use this term. And then the last term that I have for you to describe a relationship is a one-way relationship. So one-way relationship is again between two people, but wherein only one person is putting in all the efforts to make that relationship work, and the partner or the second person in that relationship is least bothered. He or she is least concerned about this relationship. Then this kind of a relationship can be described as a one-way relationship. Like, I have a very close friend of mine who really takes in all the efforts to make her relationship stronger, to work it out with her partner. But then the partner seems to be not interested. So it's definitely a one-way relationship where only one person puts in efforts, and the second person is least concerned about it. Okay, so these are some 10 phrases that you can use to describe your relationship. Let me also know if you are best of friends with someone, or if you have an intimate relationship, or even an illicit affair. I'll be back with a new lesson. Till then, you take care and have a great day.